Hey guys, welcome back to OB Toys. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at the Animatronic Spinosaurus and also the wowee extremely rare RC Spinosaurus. So if you watched any of my other videos, you may have seen some of these already, but this video I'm going to actually explore the functions of both of these particular dinosaurs. Now, I will say one thing about the Spinosaurus figures is that they are known to not work, or they lose their functions fairly early in life. So on YouTube, there's a video of top 10 rarest Jurassic Park dinosaurs, and the RC Spinosaurus is on there, and they even mention in the video that they spent a good amount of time searching the internet to find a video of one of these RC Spinosauruses in motion and working. It's impossible, they're not around. So that's something I want to do in this video. I want to show you how these things work or function, or if they're good at what they do or if they're not. So this is just a little sample, but I'm going to dig into the animatronic Spinosaurus first to show you the functions so you then can compare it to the RC Spinosaurus. One little side note though, I think this egg is much more rare than the actual RC Spinosaurus. This is the only one I've ever seen. Okay, so here we have the animatronic Spinosaurus. It has a rubber skin to it, which is pretty cool. I love the feeling of it. Now the legs are not rubber, they're hard plastic, and so are the arms. One thing that's very popular with this is the sculpt, the way it looks, and the paint job. A lot of people seem to really enjoy it. It has 3 different buttons on the dinosaur itself, one in the tail, one right on the dino damage, and the second one on the dino damage at the neck. A lot of these functions don't work on many of the Spinosauruses that I've come across. If you have one and it doesn't work, I can suggest something for you that might make it work again. Open up the battery section and take a little file to all the connections and see if you can clean them up a little bit. I did this to 2 of them that I had and I got them working. Now they made 2 different kinds, one with like this gold looking teeth and then another kind with white teeth. The one with white teeth is actually a little more rare than the other, so if you have that one, that's pretty cool. Comment down below if you had one of these growing up, or if you had an RC Spinosaurus. I'd love to hear your childhood experiences with it. Now, if you're lucky to find one of these on eBay, they range in price between $200 to $300 if it's working. Okay, so one thing these things are known for is not standing very well. They eventually slowly fall down. They don't bounce very well, and then if you try to use the animatronics, they just completely tip forward or backwards. One thing I've known that you can do with other dinosaurs and this one is if you have a rubber band, you can put it around the inner part of the thigh and it will slow down the legs from moving. Just be careful you don't put too much pressure, you'll snap the legs off. Let's get into the RC Spinosaurus. Alright, here's the remote. The remote's kind of cool, it's an egg. But alright, so got the first button. Second button. This button's cool because you can position the mouth. You can hold it down, it will just keep on opening and closing, or you can just tap it to position it at any place you want for display. I feel like this one does the same thing as that other one. This button, I have no idea what it does. It's never worked for me. No clue. And my hand was in the way because it's an infrared sensor, but that button, if you just tap it, it actually does the noise and the function all at once. Okay, we're halfway through the video here, and I just want to remind you, if you haven't already done it, hit that subscribe button. Alright, let's continue. Now, these things are extremely hard to find. The way I found mine, it was an accident. I just happened to be looking on eBay, and I saw a Spinosaurus sitting in the background of a huge toy collection. and I noticed that it didn't have the hinges on the legs, and I thought, wait a minute, that looks different. I had no idea about the Wowee Spinosaurus. And so I looked into it a little bit more, and the price for the toys was ridiculously cheap, so I thought, yeah, I would totally go for it and check this thing out. And it turns out it worked, and it had a remote to it, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. I totally scored. Another cool feature is that it's actually designed with one remote. You can control two different dinosaurs. You can have an A and a B. So it's cool. You can try to have them fight, but it doesn't work out as much as you think. The second RC Spinosaurus I came across, it didn't have a remote, so I was able to get that one really cheap. Okay, so the moment we've been waiting for. Let's see if this thing can walk. Alright. Trying to take that second step. Nope. Try to put it back up. Come on. Oh. It's very top heavy. It's cool being able to have the functions move without pushing any buttons on the actual dinosaur, but trying to get this thing to walk is proving to be a little more difficult than I expected. Come on, take that second step. And fail. Alright, well, maybe we'll try the other one. Oh, immediately drops, okay. Try again. Nope. Come on, and nope. Alright, so starting to get a little frustrated at this point. Try again. One step. Oh, almost had the second step. Alright, try one more time. Come on. Looked like it almost got 2 steps, but alright, maybe if I try carpet. Nope. Alright, yeah guys, I'll tell you right now, I tried every surface in my house. These things will not walk. And maybe that's why they are as rare as they are. The product kind of failed, and maybe they pulled them from shelves. Don't get me wrong, it's still an awesome figure. I love this thing. It looks awesome displayed on my shelf, especially with the egg. And it's really cool being able to position the head exactly where I want it to sit. I love it. It's definitely a prized possession of my collection, even if it doesn't walk. This is one of those things that the rarity is why it's so expensive, not necessarily its functions. These things don't come up for sale too often on eBay, but I did see one in the box go for over $1,000. One like this out of the box and used, I could still see bringing in $500 or so. All depends on what someone's willing to pay to put it in their collection. Well guys, that brings us to the end here. I hope you enjoyed the video of showing this product working or not working, but anyways, hit that subscribe button, share this video, like it. Obi Toys, out.